Well, welcome back to the Globeworks. This is a 520 bed student development. Prosperity Capital are the funding partners here, London UK being the developers, and we have DW Hicks who are the building contractors here. We've got Robin Saunders who's a senior project manager at Globeworks. So hello again to you.
Good morning, Fraser.
Good morning. So here, nice sunny day, and what we're going to focus on is what's happened in the last 6 weeks since we were last here. Whilst we're stood on the roof here, do you want to just tell us about your brown roofs?
Yeah, well, this is the last but one roof to be completed brown roofs. As you can see, there's a membrane layer going in. This is the walkway access, and then this will be covered into the material. If you spin around there, you'll see that it gets covered in that material, and this is a brown roof and not a green roof, and there is a slight difference.
And I presume there's no access here for the students?
No, this is no access. This is purely aesthetic reason. It's going to be like an aesthetic view here of a brown roof. No students to come up here, and it's just for maintenance only.
And whilst we're stood here, we're stood on top of Block C here.
Yeah.
The Block C goes up to a maximum of 10 stories there.
Yeah, that's the 9th floor up on the top. 10 stories with the retail underneath.
And then we've got Block B over here and Block A at the end.
That's right. So that wing on the left hand side is Block B, and it comes over to here, and then somewhere here is where the B and C meet.
So what are the main things we're gonna have a look at today then?
We're just gonna look at the final section in Block C. It's the last part of the building to be constructed in there. So we're looking at plastering works, second fixing works, so on and so forth. It's at the final stage now, so it'd be good just to have a look at that where we are now.
Okay, lead on then, sir.
Okay. So you can see up there the cladding's done. There's lots of snagging left to be done, and trims to be put on, but the bulk of it is in. Bit of maintenance to be done there, and if you spin over there you can see the rear of Block C.
Yeah.
There's panels still to do, but we have lost a little bit due to frost this week.
Yeah.
But the sun's out,
But you're still on course for completion this summer, Robin?
June. At the end of June, we're still completing in June.
And your PC date isn't till August, so you've got months in hand.
Got months in hand, but we'd like the client to get access then, so all the FF&E can be put into the building.
Yeah. And when you say FF&E,
which is all the furniture, the beds.
Yeah.
And just make sure that the building has been working for some time, lifts are all functional, so on and so forth.
What does FF&E actually stand for?
Fixtures and fittings and equipment.
Yeah.
Okay, this is one of the last corridors to do now. We've just tested the ceilings here now.
Yeah.
So this is ready to be boarded and skimmed. This is one of the last areas in Block C. We're on level 5 at the moment.
There, Jay. So we've got pod rooms here.
Yeah, just a typical one.
Yeah.
Doors are all in and protected. The second fix electrics.
Actually, this will be a studio, won't it?
This is a studio. That's where the cooker will go. The ducting's in, so on and so forth. Skirting boards are on, so we're really well advanced in this section of the building.
So are they about 17, 18 metres squared, these studios?
These are. Some are as big as 19, some of the disabled ones, yeah.
I mean, the key difference of the studio to the pod is the size, because typically the pod's about 13 metres.
That's right, yeah.
And you have a kind of basically a cooker section here and no communal room.
Now, it's a cooker section with a little fridge there and so on and so forth, and a microwave underneath as well.
Yeah.
But there's no access to the common kitchens.
Yeah, because that's
self-contained.
It's all self-contained.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's much of a muchness down here, so we're just...
Yeah, all the rooms very similar.
Yeah, bringing it through now.
What we'll do in a bit, we'll go through to Block B and have a look at the marketing suite, will we?
That'd be good, yeah, we can look at that.
Is there a studio and a pod there, or is it just a studio?
There's a studio, a pod. Oh, you're going in there. Studio, pod, and there's also a show kitchen as well.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Well, we'll head back this way then.
So Block C is the last block to be fitted out.
That's correct, yeah. This is the biggest block and it's the last block to be fitted out.
How many rooms have we got in Block C then, do you know?
285.
So 285 of the 520
are situated in this area now where we are.
Yeah, and how many in Block B?
You've asked me a question now, I have to do the maths now, aren't I? There's 138
well done. In A.
Yeah, and then the...
whatever the balance is.
Whatever the balance is in C.
Right.
This is the final section that we plaster through, which is the stairs areas.
Yeah. And the lifts, I guess, won't be commissioned till right at the end, or won't be used until right at the end.
We'll use them, but we won't test and commission them till the end. That means that the client gets these 12 months warranties, but also it stops subcontractors abusing the lift shafts and so on and so forth.
How many lifts have you got per block then?
We've got two lifts per block, and the second one in C is the fireman's lift for fireman's access.
Right.
In the event of a fire.
So we're only one operational lift then, and an emergency lift.
That's right, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Well, over here, these are where the positions are, as you can see.
Yeah.
Both operational, but one is slightly bigger and it's independent.
Oh,
so
I see. Right. Oh, okay.
That's the reasons why.
Right. Okay.
They take a larger load as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not on the same electrical system as the other one, just in case the power fails in the event of a fire.
Yeah. So that's what you call the fireman's lift.
The fireman's lift, yeah.
So we're heading through now to Block B, are we?
Yeah, we're in the section now where we're coming to the end of C now, going into B, and this is probably the least amount of work that's done in C.
Right.
You've got still corridors to be plastered out, just on the other side here.
Right. What are we on the third level here, are we?
On the third level now, we're going into Block C, and you can see the difference now as we go into Block B.
So this is actually now gone into Block B.
This is Block B. We're at the final stages here, so decorators been in. It's got to be snagged out, then the floor, then the flooring put in, electricals to finish off, so on and so forth.
Quite a good sized communal kitchen.
Yeah, it is quite nice. Yeah, little cluster kitchen, quite good.
Yeah,
quite good. As you can see the colours there, the idea is
right, okay.
is that each floor's got its own different colour. I know it replicates itself, and the flooring will come out as well. This is not a finished colour yet, as you can see.
It's just the undercoat of this kind of like dark. Well,
it just brings out some of these because it can be too clinical being all white.
Yeah, it gives it a little bit, just breaks it up a little bit, doesn't it?
Right, and this is the core area of B.
Yeah.
We just go through.
You can really see the difference now.
Yeah, if you look down there, you can see it's all finished out. I mean, they're still snagging down there, flooring to go.
But are the actual rooms finished in here, apart from the furniture?
No, we've still got a question mark on the studios.
So these are the studios, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So this is what every studio is going to have, basically. The cooker unit. So you're going to have 2 electric rings, fridge, sink and cupboard and extractor.
That's right. Now there'll be another unit on here.
Yeah.
There's a worktop unit that goes here, a desk, and underneath the desk will be the microwave unit.
Right. Okay. A microwave as well. That's good.
Microwave as well. The bed unit comes here.
Yeah.
Now what we have here is, you see the electrics here. This actually fits inside the bed head itself.
Yeah.
So at the side of the bed you've got heating controls, lighting controls, and data at the side of the bed.
When do you think those bed heads will start arriving?
These are being supplied by the client, so we're just waiting for the client just to.
So maybe when we visit next time in about 6 weeks' time.
We need them here in 6 weeks' time.
Yeah. So
because we need to test and commission this area.
Oh look, and every studio has an entry phone.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's not a video one; it's just a basic studio.
Yeah. Well, that's good for security, isn't it?
It is.
And I haven't seen those
spy
before.
And they're all as I said. Did we touch on the locks before? I think.
No, don't think so.
So these are all these are not the keys are for our benefit on site, so we can get in and lock the buildings up. But these are carded. So these guys.
So the whole building's carded.
The whole building is carded.
Okay, that's different to what I've seen before then.
Yeah, it is carded, and we'll have a set of keys here as well, and also the facilities management will, in the event that we need to get in quick into any of the.
It's kind of like hotel room carded, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Makes sense. Because they can literally just go and get a new card from reception, I guess, or
we can
as soon as they want to.
No, we're on the B stair 1.
Yeah.
One stairs are 5, and so the decorators are working their way through it.
Yeah, I can smell that. Yeah.
Yeah, it smells nice, doesn't it? I don't think.
I can see how this is going to be ready for the end of June. Robin.
Yeah, we've got the final areas now. The lads are creating a dust up there. Well done, chappy. That's it. Put a bit of petrol on it. Good man. Well, no floor on here now. As you can see in this lobby here, the lift shafts are all in ready. All the protections on. Yeah. The dry risers are in here, and then there's going to be like a smoke shaft that goes here. So in the event of a fire, all the smoke gets drawn up and then shoots through into the roof.
Just for those people that don't know, what is a dry riser?
At the outside of the building, what you will have is two dry risers. So the fire brigade come along, they plug in their water appliance at that side. That will pump this system. So when you open this, there'll be another pump, and they connect their hoses to here. So save them taking hoses throughout the building in the event of a fire.
It's a standard key for all
It's a standard key for them. So so they can get a hose on here and then fight the fire at different locations without trailing water and losing valuable time. Really,
absolutely. Rather than having to bring all the way up, it's a really good idea.
This is in the green.
Here we go. So green's going to be the colour for floor 2.
Yes, it is. So this is floor 2, and I think we need.
Yeah, I like
it.
I like the green. Yeah, I think I prefer green to brown. So this is look, okay.
So this is the show communal.
Very nice. Yeah.
So if you'd like me to make you a nice cup of tea while we're here.
This is. I don't think that this will look very long like this when the students arrive.
No, it won't be.
But now you can really feel it. So you can see the 2 freezers.
That's
one
right.
fridge, 1 freezer. So you're going to have 1 shelf per. That's probably the other way around, isn't it? Yeah. 1 shelf per student for the freezer. 1 shelf for the fridge. We've got a cupboard each.
It's a cupboard each, except we're not locking these cupboards up. The idea is that there's a bit of trust. No, obviously they didn't share when I was at uni with the guy I used to share with, who used to eat everything in the cupboard.
I've told my daughter when she goes to uni to lock everything into her room, and we might even buy her a little fridge.
Dishwasher. Yeah, dishwasher's going in there.
Because we didn't have any there's no dishwashers at Cathedral Court, our first student development, so that's good.
And so these are just access panels and so on and so forth here for the stuff. Now there is a TV flat screen on the wall, but obviously we're not fitting it yet.
Yeah, but that'll be coming as part of the.
It comes part and parcel of the package.
Is it just going to be Freeview? Is it or Sky?
I'm not too sure. It goes into the data, so whatever the data, he's going to be downstairs. It's going to be definitely be a smart TV. Yeah, they're geared up for that. You got your pinboards and your. Obviously somewhere that you can...
And this is how students would eat together, of course.
Yes, it is, yeah.
It's what I did at university, not.
Yeah,
it looks good. It's good to see it all coming together.
So it's coming through quite nice. Right, let me show you the standard bedroom show home if it's open.
Oh, here we go.
Yes,
okay.
it is.
Oh,
sorry
right.
about that.
This is the first time I've seen at the Globeworks a fitted bedroom. That's fantastic. So this is it's not a queen bed, it's a 3/4 bed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 3/4 bed.
And it lifts up for storage, does it? We don't have to
I don't think so.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
I thought, well, in the other, under there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there is, of course. Sorry,
there's storage underneath, so you can lift the bed up, there's storage there. You've obviously got all of this space as well, so you've got hanging and, you see that, Jade? Yeah. Lots of space. And then you've got your desk. I thought... Is this this is a 13-metre pod room, isn't it?
This is a little pod room, yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
This is about the smallest you're going to get.
Yeah, but it's a great room. And then you've got your
pod, standard pod.
And where's the light for this? Have we got any electric on?
No, there's no electric on in there.
Oh, okay, can't see that, but good size shower.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we slightly increased the size of the shower than that was in standard.
Yeah. I'd be. Is that you?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No, it's
not
good.
too bad at all.
It's a great little room. I think I'd be happy for one of my daughters to come and use one of these at university. In fact, Birmingham University is one of my eldest daughter's options. Although this would be more for Aston University in the City University, Birmingham. Okay, and was there a studio room in here, or was it just
have a studio this way? And then what we'll do, we'll have a.
Yeah,
if you want to, then we'll just go into the final area of.
And then we'll leave the tour there. But it's great to see it all coming together.
The carpet and the vinyls in the corridors will be the last thing that we will be fitting in here.
Yeah. Well,
can I just move that my way, son, please? Hello, Bib. Pull that forward so I can get that flat there with you, son. Thank you very, very much. You are. Oh, no. No, sorry, boys and girls, it is locked.
Is that the show studio?
That is the show studio, yeah.
Well, all we're going to see is an extra cooking unit like this, and it's exactly the same, basically. That's fine. And how many studios, as opposed to pods, have we got in this?
They're all, there's 360 pods
Yeah.
There's about 360 pods, and the rest are
So about
typical studios.
160 studios.
Yeah.
Right, okay, well I think that's kind of the main progress in the last 6 weeks.
Would you want to just have a quick look in A as we swing down to A?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Might as well, on the final
Yeah.
stages, and then that'll be fine. So now you can tell we're coming into block A. All the floors are done there, all the decorations are
So
done.
basically, on the notes and the doors are your snagging notes, aren't they?
Yes, they
you
are,
go through and then you've got someone that actually goes through and checks.
We've got a finishing foreman on site that checks.
So the finishing foreman just goes through, checks
He
everything.
does, and you make sure the cleaners are doing what they're supposed to do, the decorators that are snagging do, mechanical, electrical do. And this is basically the finished product now, Fraser.
Except for the furniture.
Except for the furniture, but that's because that's a client supply.
Yeah, the client supply.
It's going to be at the last minute, but yeah.
So this pretty much all of block A is finished then.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
We've got cleaners in this block at the moment upstairs.
So there's a lot of protective flooring, Robin, isn't there?
There has to be, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. Okay, well, that's it for this tour. Thank you very much to Robin Saunders.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Fraser.
And we'll see you again in 6 weeks' time.
You will do, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.